my reaction to Week 7 of SPL. This is going to be the match for Gen for Black and White against Finchinator, or with Finchinator versus Crucify. Now, when it comes to Black and White, and really my thoughts on it, I mean, it's a cool metagame. I'm not really like too invested into it, but I did used to play it quite a bit, like a couple, or I did used to play a couple tours, like a couple years ago, and it was kind of fun then. Playing in those tours and whatnot. Now I'm not really too invested into playing Black and White tours, or really Black and White in general, but it's still kind of fun to still see some games now and then. So I'm gonna get my thoughts on this game and see how it goes. I've not looked at it yet, but just based on team preview and what both players have, Finch brought Rain and Crucify brought offense. So this will be interesting to see how this goes. I'm not really too much of a fan when it comes to offense teams like what Crucify has, just because there's no real. I don't think there's really like a structure besides like trapping seals with mag, and then having like Volk set up and whatnot. But I guess Volk sets up for free on most things anyway. Not really sure how this team works for Crucify. But Finchinator's team just seems pretty straightforward. Get the rain up and you just fuck everything. Well, actually, get the rain up, get spikes, and then you just mess up everything. So yeah, I don't really know who could win though, because I mean, well, I know Finchinator's a good player in Black and White is pretty much his metagame, but I have no idea. I don't know anything about Crucify. I don't know anything about this guy. So, from my perspective, I feel like he's in a pretty bad matchup. But Finchinator's probably in the best matchup right now. Just based on team preview anyway. But let's see what happens. Because, team preview doesn't always justify, or doesn't always, like, guarantee that you're in a much better winning position than the other opponent. So, it all comes down to playing at the end of the day. Before we get started with this, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, the Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more content on my channel. And yeah, check out all my social links. They'll be down in the description. Without further ado, let's dive in and let's watch this Black and White game. By the way, shout out Yu Yu Hakusho. Got that music in the background as always. So we have Polito lead versus Lando lead. This doesn't really mean anything, honestly. For one, again, like I already mentioned before, Finchinator has a really good lead since Polito covers basically everything. Starmie isn't really a water resist. I mean, we can fake it. It can be a fake water resist, but it doesn't really count. Now it all depends on what the Polito could be. This team is pretty much like on almost everyone's like builder. The same structure. Except of course you could kind of mess around with it and put like Tentacruel or something over Starmie as a spinner or whatnot. But Drill's a spinner here, so I'm guessing this might be Specs. And Specs Starmie is very, very powerful too on a team like this, or against a team like this. Like, there's no switching, especially with Analytic. Yeah, no switching on this team. Almost roster down, Dragon Knight's not a switching anymore. Now let's see what happens. So Crucify's going to go for rocks, and we see a Scald, and Lando is going to... Wow, it lived that. Okay, so this is a defensive Lando, or a defensive Politoed from the looks of it. So, okay. Very defensive, it seems. So Starmie is going to get scalded on the switch, so no more. So the scald comes down on Starmie, so cool. That means he can't. That means, well, one, it means that he lost his air balloon, which means that now Earthquake is even more free. And two, he also took a lot of chip as well. So Lando took chip, Starmie took chip as well, and now Zone will be taking chip as well from the scald, and Skull will be doing a ton to that. So let's see. Nothing so far yet. Drill comes in here on the sunny day. Okay, so he's going to set the sun up and try and trap this, but that's not really going to happen. He can spin, though. Volcarona comes in, though. And Finch goes for the rocks on the switch. That was a pretty good play. I also thought he'd spin, but honestly, he doesn't really need to spin that much. The only mon on his team that really doesn't like rocks is Thunderous, but outside that, though, he's pretty much okay. Now I wonder if he's just going to hit this thing, or if he's just going to switch on and go back into Politoed. I feel like going back into Toad doesn't really matter too much, or isn't really that great of a play. Because, I mean, I think these things... well, actually, I don't know. I don't really know what Volcarona does in Black and White. I rarely see this thing at all. I know it can sit up and sweep. That's what I know from, prior knowledge to Gen 6, 7, and 8. But, I have no idea what this thing did in his debut gen. I'm assuming it does the same thing as it does in, the current gens. But, But yeah, let's just see what it does. Okay, so it does QD up, and Finch is gonna go for the Earthquake, and Earthquake does 64%. So that Volk ate that up, and there goes the Drill. So Drill dies. Okay, hold on. I'm lagging like mad crazy, bro. Like mad crazy. Okay, so wait, what? What just happened? Oh, he dodged Draco. Damn. I think Finch lost. I think Finch just lost, unless I'm wrong. But if Bug Buzz killed that, or I mean, if Bug Buzz, yeah, it's gonna do a lot. So it'll live barely. Okay, never mind. Volk died. Okay, Volk is actually dangerous as hell. So when you get the Sun Up with Zone, you pretty much just set up Volcarona to just do what it does, and it can live in Earthquake as well. Wow. So let's see what happens here. Isn't this faster, or am I wrong? No, this is faster. So Ferrothorn comes in on U-turn. Yep. And it is going to live barely. Starmie comes in to try and spin. Pretty much wants to spin here. Yep. Rocks are going down, or rocks get removed. Starmie going to take that. Spikes are going to go down as well. Starmie still taking chip. And Polito comes in to get sacked. Yep. So Polito comes in to get sacked. Burns going to go down. So there goes Starmie. His own Starmie. Well, actually, no, he has to go Thunder. Yeah, he has to go Thunderous. Thunderous comes down, goes for a Thunder, cracks it. Para. There is a Para there. DD up, but it's not. It doesn't matter now. It's gonna drop. So that drops. Zone's dead. Drops the zone to the HP Ice. Okay. And I guess this game's a wrap. Unless Jirachi can take this on. I don't think Jirachi's going to take on the likes of Thundy. And, oh, never mind. Never mind. Forget what I said. Forget what I said. Forget everything. Let me just shut up. Let me just shut up. That's ass. That's really ass. So it's Scarf Rachi. Okay. I don't think it matters, though. I don't think it matters. I think Finch still got it. But that was really close, though. The Volcarona almost had him. But, yeah, I mean, because the Draco missed and whatnot. But, yeah. Body Slam, or Iron Head Flinch. No flinch. That is dead, though. Oh, it was a Water Gem boosted. Cool. Yeah, this game's over. Alright. And that's your black and white game. No, I'm kidding. That was very short. I just kind of want to get through one of the fast games. And, you know, just give my thoughts on it. Yeah, Volcarona is actually kind of dangerous. I never realized that. I'm on... Actually, it does. It kind of does break a lot of these defensive cores, or not defensive cores, but it can definitely like come in clutch in some cases. I need to use this thing at some point. I need to make a team with Volcarona actually. Like that mon's actually kind of fun. But yeah, this thing is dangerous, man. If you let this thing set up, it just kind of wins. Like it actually almost could have won here. It was very close to winning this. But yeah, the Draco miss and Bug Buzz not killing Toad also mattered here too. But yeah, a lot of those things mattered. I wonder if this was Giga Drain, would that have mattered? I don't think it was. This definitely wasn't Giga Drain though. You had to have Roost on that for the recovery. Yeah, just a pretty much fast-paced game game. Let me see if I can find another black and white game. Let's see, Crucify versus Finchinator. The only one I saw that looked interesting was this one. Shoka versus Dice, because they have some very weird teams, and I actually like this. So I have no idea what to expect looking at these teams, because this is crazy. I was just browsing through what game I wanted to watch, and like I saw this one, I was just like, I think y'all would like this one. So I only know one of these players, Dice, and Dice is very good in ADV. Very good in ADV. I think he plays DPP as well. But yeah, very, very good player in ADV. Now from team preview, I actually thought that this was Dice, but this is actually Shoka, and I have no idea who Shoka is. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments below, so I can, you know, give him the proper praise and whatnot. The equal praise for everybody that I don't know. Anyways, Dice versus Shoka. I have no idea how this matchup's gonna go, because both their teams are very weird to me. I guess based on team preview, I'd probably say Dice has pretty good odds against him because of the Ments. Ments is definitely very good here. Like DD Ments can go crazy, or even Scarf Ments can go crazy too. Once you chip down the Lando and everything. But yeah, Scarf Ments is definitely dangerous. Stormy's also really good too, very, very good. Zone doesn't seem that great, honestly. Zone's probably gonna get foddered early. Let's see, Amoongus. it's good for Keldeo. That's all. That's all I can really do. Tar for setting up the rocks or whatever it's gonna do. And then Shoka's team. I really like Shoka's team. I guess maybe it's because I'm seeing the Moltres, and Moltres just kind of gives me a good feeling inside. I like Moltres. Moltres is cool. Moltres is very cool. It actually messes up Dice pretty badly if he can, if he allows it to. I'm very curious about what Moltres does in Black and White. Actually, I know it doesn't have good flying stat besides Air Slash in this gen, so I'm really not sure what this thing's gonna be doing. I feel like it's just gonna be some kind of spec set, maybe, or maybe like Sunny Day. I could see Sunny Day actually, like running like Sunny Day plus sand. That'd be kind of cool, actually. But yeah, anyways, I do think Moltres looks pretty dangerous. Drill can kind of get out of hand. With the sand down, can definitely pressure those walls a little bit. Opposing Lando, or I mean, Choka's Lando also looks really good, especially if it's a HPS variant, which I mean almost all of them are in this gen anyway. Keldeo on the other hand looks great. Besides of course the Amoonguss, but outside of Amoonguss, Keldeo looks really good. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this game goes. But I'm excited. This one actually looks really fun. So let's see what happens. Alright, so turn 1 we see Keldeo versus Lando lead. So this is a very advantageous lead for Shoka. And Dice is Choice Scarf Lando. Okay, good to know that. Amoonguss comes in here on the Skull. Skull gonna do a little bit of damage and gets a burn as well. So now gets a free... Oh, it's a eject button? Oh, shit. Okay. Cool. She gets a free Starmie, though, so that's nice. Free Starmie comes in. Celebi switches in. Gonna take a Thunderbolt to the dome. Let's see. Lando comes in on the U-turn. Okay, so U-turn coming out from there. And back in Drill to scout for whatever this Lando does with Tech, I guess. Okay, nope. Gonna go Lando here on the double on EQ. Nope, Rocks. Okay, so Rocks are going to come down for the Scarf Lando. And I'm guessing Rocks are going to come down here as well. Nope, just going to get the U-turn off, go Drill, and then spin. Spin or Rock up. I think Rocks are better here, but I think he'd want to spin. Yeah, there you go. So Shoka spins. Gets Stun Sport, actually. Okay. My bad, I forgot. Sport got banned in this. My apologies about that. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot about that. Toxic comes down. Okay, so Toxic's going to poison the Lando. Cool. Lando comes in. Lando on Lando, Rocks on Rocks. It's going to be another Rock, or is it going to be another U-turn? Probably another U-turn. Yep, more U-turn chip. So Amoonguss getting chipped down pretty quickly. Tar comes in to get Rocks down, I'm assuming. This definitely seems like the Rocker. I guess this is just more like a utility drill. So Tar comes in, and Rocks are going to go down. Okay, so is this going to be a Chopple Tar? Chopple off Tar? Or Chopple Tar, kind of thing? Okay, no, it's just going to be a utility one. So T-Wave going to come down on that. Keldeo comes in on the Rocks or whatever this is doing to repower. Nope. No power coming through. Secret Sword, maybe. HP Ice. Or not HP Ice. Icy Wind. Nope. Lando going to come in instead on the Amoonguss again. So Amoonguss going to take Chip plus Sand. And going to take the Burn plus Sand chip. Zone comes in on a U-turn again. So Lando's just going to keep pivoting. So it seems like they're both running Choice Scarf Lando at this rate. Keldeo comes in here to double back into Lando to see if it's Scarf Zone, which it is not. So okay, so trying to bait, I guess. Trying to bait the Amoonguss to come in and take more chip, which makes sense. Lando comes back in, taking Rocks plus Toxic, and another U-turn, so more U-turn chip plus Toxic chip. Drill coming in. Drill can probably tech if it has it, or maybe he's just sacking it. I don't know why he'd sack it though. Yeah, okay, so he's probably trying to spin again. Okay, so he doesn't get the spin off, unfortunately. So no spin there. Hydro Miss sucks for Dice. That sucks a lot. So now Rocks are removed. So that really sucks for him. Let's see. Celebi's back in on the spin. Okay, so he gets the spin there. Nice. Okay, so Thunderbolt, Hydro, spin. I wonder if this is natural cure or if this is just analytic. No lefties are being shown, so I'm assuming this might be like. And Hydro did miss. Maybe it's Water Gym. Maybe. I don't think it is though. Okay, so lefties again, U-turn again. So just pivoting around more and more. Keldeo comes back in, and Keldeo definitely looks a little bit more threatening now. So it's lefties. Okay, so lefties Keldeo. Sacred Sword gonna do a little bit more chip than Skull did. Not too much though. Definitely not too much, but definitely enough. And substitute. So a Calm Mind coming down. I see. Okay. Good sub there to make Amoonguss take more chip. That also means a free Calm Mind if he wants to do it, which is free. Oh, Mence is coming in. Big Mence. Okay, so Big Mence is in here. Now, what's Mence going to do? Is this going to be a DD set, or is this going to be a Choice Scarf set? It's Choice Scarf. Okay. So Scarf going to come down. Skull going to come down. Burn. There is a burn. There is indeed a burn. So Dice is getting messed up by these burns, man. Amoonguss getting burned. Mence getting burned. Lando getting toxic. It's looking pretty rough for Dice. Shoko, on the other hand, seems to be managing so far. Yeah, that really sucks for him. I really feel bad for Dice at the moment. Zone gonna come in though, and Moltres is gonna make its first entry. Okay, so the screen. All right, so Moltres makes his first entry in, and this is where things get kind of dicey, you know. Not for Dice. He doesn't like that, but it definitely is gonna be kind of tough for him now. There's no way this Moltres isn't Sunny Day. It's got to be Sunny Day on this. It just screams Sunny Day to me. I don't know why. It's sub. Okay, never mind. And HP, is that HP Ice? I guess he was. That was either HP Ice or HP Fire. He might have been predicting. What was he predicting? Oh, I guess he was predicting Lando to come in, which makes some sense. Okay, but we see the Moltres is faster, and we do see that Zone is locked in, or it could be locked in, but again, we got to see if it's lefties or not. It is not lefties. Tar comes in. Will-O-Wisp. Okay, so just sub Wisp Flamethrower. Okay, got it. Roost. Okay, so it's just a pressure stalling Moltres, which is fine. It definitely doesn't like rocks though. Does not appreciate these rocks. Oh, it's Hurricane. Wait, what? You had Hurricane in this gen? I thought you had Flamethrower. Oh, well, my bad. my bad. Okay. So, cool. So just pressure stalling with this. I'm assuming that Tar can't do much. Yeah, all I can do is just crunch it. That defense drop is definitely going to hurt, though. Let's see. So, yeah, Tar got to come in here and get rocks back down. T-Wave, gonna kick in right there. Crunch going to come back there as well. So let's see. Superpower, and there goes Tar. Going to take that, and it's going to live barely. So, he still gets rocks down, or he could crunch her on the switch. But I think rocks are still better regardless. Yep. So, Shoka gonna get the rocks down, and it's gonna die to the Mence, or he's gonna keep it as a sack still, so that's fine. Celebi gonna take a Fire Blast, not too well, but yeah, that burn plus Sand Chip is definitely gonna weaken that Mence, and Mence only has one more turn left, so it's gonna be sacked instead. He's gonna go into zone here on the Tar to sack, so Shoka sacks Tar to get a free switch into Lando or Keldeo, either one. So Mence is gonna come in to die, so Mence gets sacked. And Keldeo is going to go for no move there. So let's see. I guess me back. Yep, back into me. This looks interesting. Yeah, Thunderbolt going to take that out. So Keldeo's gone, which is not the worst thing in the world, but it definitely sucks for Shoka. Because, again, it was still pretty good for handling everything else here. But, again, as you can see, this is Scarf Lando. The Starmie is definitely going to be a little bit more problematic. But I do think that his own Lando is going to be able to endgame this anyway. Especially because Amoonguss has been weakened enough from Sand plus Burn Chip. And Tar's weakened enough as well. I mean, Tar dies anyway. Tar's going to die anyway to Lando. So, really it all comes down to Dice's own Lando and how he gets around this. But I do think that Shoka's Lando is in a much more advantageous position. As you can see, U-Turn's going to be doing a lot to this thing. And it will be chipping this thing even more. So, going to be taking 25 again. Or he can just Earthquake and kill, which he does. So, he does take that out. And now it's Lando on Lando. So Lando on Lando. So someone's getting sacked here. And it's going to be the Moltres. So Moltres is going to die. Unless he Earthquakes instead. Nope, just U-turns. So now he gets a free Flamethrower. Or a free Hurricane if he wants. But he's definitely just going to, let this die. So he'll let the Moltres die. Spin is not going to take it out, though. And he misses Hurricane. That sucks. That sucks for Shoka. I mean, not really that much. Because, I mean, Lando still is free anyway. But he would have liked those rocks down. And I think Dice actually wanted that Kane to kill because he would have gotten a free Lando in. He would have gotten a free Lando in if he got that off, or if Hurricane landed there. So that actually would have been really good for Dice. But now Shoka's back in the position where he can just keep U-turning, and Lando's gonna keep taking more chip. Celebi comes in here to just U-turn again. So just a whole U-turning party that's going on right now. Just U-turn, U-turn, U-turn. This is the shit you love to see in the current gens. Alright, so Drill gonna come in here to get the spin off, probably. Not like it needs it, but I guess it's still good for Lando anyway. Or he attacks this. Let's see what happens. Nope, he actually did attack it though. So Drill's gonna die here. Or no, not yet. I guess he was scouting. Okay, so back in me. Me is going to get is going to protect here. Or, I mean, goes for the Hydro there. And let's see, spin. Celebi comes in to die to the pump, and now also it was Water Gem. Okay, so actually, wait, hold on. Water Gem was the same thing that Finch ran too, so that's interesting, huh? Very interesting. Anyways, yeah, that dies. Lando comes in here, drill back on drill, or drill back on Lando. Let's see what happens here. Protect again to scout. Nope, gonna go Lando here on the EQ potential or U-turn. Let's see what happens. Yep. And now he just stays in here. And Dice can't even afford that because if he does, he'll just die to Tauntic anyway. So whatever happens, So, I mean, he's gonna sack Lando. Or, I mean, not Lando. He'll sack the Tar. And then pretty much just gonna repeat the same process again. So that's what's gonna happen here. Yep, Earthquake comes down, that dies. And now it's Lando on Lando again. Yep, Lando on Lando again. Dice is still taking that poison damage afterwards. He's gonna Earthquake there. Okay. Yo, if he had HP Ice... I think he just lost. Holy shit. Yo, if Dice had HP Ice... Yeah, if Dice had HP Ice right here... Well, no. Yeah, if he had HP Ice, he actually would have just had this. Damn. Because all he would have to do is click Earthquake. Well, I guess no. There's still the Protect Stall that he could do. Or, I mean... Shoka still could have just Protect Stalled this out. But yeah, that sucks. So now Zone's dead. So Zone dies, or Zone will die. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. I might be tripping. Oh yeah, because he knows he could go back into Lando. That's why he made that play. Okay. That's why he made that double back in the drill. Okay, I got you. So let's see what happens here on the Zone with this. Okay, HP. That's a big ass crit. That's a big ass crit. I'm assuming that Drill's more Spadef invested here. So that might have been HP Ground, or that was HP Fire. Or he got a really high roll with HP Fire. Or I mean, he got the crit with HP Fire. I feel like that might be HP Ground. I don't know why. But, nah, it's got to be HP Fire, right? It's got to be HP Fire. That's a big ass crit, especially on a drill like this, which seems to be more defensively oriented. Can somebody let me know if that's HP Ground or HP Ice? I mean, or HP Fire. I feel like that's HP Ground. Because even crit HP Fire wouldn't kill this, I don't think. That might have been HP Ground. Still, that's... Damn. So Dice was able to get the double back. Able to kill the drill. So, it still doesn't matter that much. Well, no. No, actually it does matter now. Now it does matter. No. No, I don't think it still does. I don't think it does. Lando has to take 12%. So let's see. Yeah, actually, no, it does. Because now, yep. Yep, I think Dice has it now. Yeah, Dice has it now. Just U-turn. Yep. Oh, no, he did have HPS. He just didn't want to reveal it until later. Okay, got it. Damn. Well, Dice brought it back. Very close game. Holy shit. That was a very close game. Definitely a lot of things that happened here. Too many things that happened here. It was very cool to see both teams, though. Not gonna lie. I really wish that Celebi did a little bit more than what it was doing. Like, just U-turning every time just seems kind of boring to me. But, I mean, gotta get the momentum somehow. So, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. But, damn. I don't really have too much else to say about this game. I definitely didn't think Dice would get it, but he got it. Barely, though. Just barely. I'm more surprised he didn't try to go for the trade, or didn't try to go for the Lando kill early. I guess maybe he just wanted to see what else Shoka would do instead, and didn't want to make the HPS, and didn't want to reveal HPS in case maybe he made a double back into drill or something to scout for it. Maybe that's why he made that play, and just U-turn instead to get momentum. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that that's the case, but yeah. Interesting though, very interesting game. I do think there were some other factors that kind of like went into Shoka's favor. You know, like the Hydro Miss. The Hydro Miss sucks. If he got that, well, I mean, well, not on the protect there, but I mean, Celebi dying there on that following turn. Okay, no, maybe I'm thinking too much about it. Hold on, 12%. 2% from rocks and hydro landing, killing the Celebi. And again, the hydro reveal and whatnot. This was definitely an interesting game, though. But yeah, Lando went crazy for Shoka. Definitely went crazy, but definitely wasn't enough for dealing with the Lando still in the end. But still a fun game. Did enjoy watching this one. This one was probably more enjoyable than watching the other game. The rain team versus the weatherless team. The weatherless offense team. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this game. With my reaction with Dice versus Shoka and Finchinator versus Crucify. If y'all enjoyed it and want to see some more black and white stuff, or really just like more tournament games for SPL in general, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, the Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more content on the channel. And yeah, I know my analysis wasn't really the best for this game or for black and white, because again, I don't really play black and white like that, not anymore. But again, I do enjoy a black and white game once in a while anyway. So yeah, if y'all want to see some more coverage, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, the Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more content on the channel. All those links will be down in the description. Be safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you for some more tournament coverage for SPL. Peace out.